Hello, my sisters, my brothers in the spirit. I greet you all with love and light of the Most High God, the infinite creator, source of all things, source within. Just sitting out here waiting for my little queen to get out of school. Then I'll do a quick little video just to check in, see how everybody's doing. I hope everybody's doing just peachy today or this evening. So tell me, family, real talk, okay? You know, we family, we like spiritual, like-minded brothers and sisters. You know, we can speak on topics that only we can relate to, shall I say. It's feeling like, you know, you're the black sheep of the family. That's a good topic. How many of you feel like you're the black sheep of the family? In the present. In the present. How many of you, before you came to your spiritual awakening, didn't feel like you was the black sheep of the family? You felt like, let me just say, you saw it in other family members. You know, they were the oddballs. You know, they were the one that thought outside the box. You know, they were to you the weird one. You know, oh no, don't call her. You know, she's not into what we're into. You know, don't call this one. You know, but call this one. You know, we all have that person in our family that we don't call. You know, for family gatherings or just to hang out with because they're different. You feel like you can't relate to them. Oh, hooking up with them, it'll be so boring because they're not into what we're into. You know, they don't drink anymore, you know. Yeah, they don't party anymore. You know, they talking old spiritual talk. I don't want to hear all that. You know. Does that ring a bell, family? I don't want to hear that old crazy spiritual talk, that old witchcraft talk. I don't want to hear all that. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about these celebrities or, you know, this new trending topic that everybody's speaking about. You know, basically they want to talk about things that are distraction, you know. Anything worldly is, okay, that's the #1 topic. But anything other than that, you know, they don't want to talk about. I can relate. Before I came to my spiritual awakening, I didn't consider myself being a black sheep of the family. I love all my family members. You know, we're all different. But then when I came to my spiritual awakening, let me just say, I feel like I'm the black sheep of the family. You know, the things I used to do, I don't do no more. You know, I have no desire to do them. I have no desire to party, go to clubs. I have no desire to, even though, you know, I drink wine socially once in a blue moon, I have no desire sitting around drinking, you know, alcohol, drinking beer. And I don't, you know, judge nobody. I mean, I'm in my heart space right now. I don't judge nobody. But I'm just saying I have no desires for none of that. And a lot of time people who are drinking, they want to, you know, fellowship, shall I say, with other drinkers. You know, they want other people around them who are drinking as well. If one's considered a smoker for smoking weed, and I don't judge nobody who smokes weed, marijuana, I'm just saying, you know, for the most part, you want somebody around you to where you can puff past, if you know what I mean, you know, and shoot the breeze, you know, speak about all kind of things, but, you know, you and that person got something in common, you know, y'all like to smoke. I would just be the oddball, just sitting there, you know, like, okay, I see they ready to pull the, you know, the weed out, you know, I don't want to be around it, you know, let me just get up and go. Oh, I see they get ready to start drinking, you know, I sit around them for only a short moment, but then I'm ready to go, you know what I'm saying, because I don't have no taste for it, you know. I don't want to sit around drinking with them, you know. They're drinking beer and all of that, or some alcohol, you know, daiquiris or whatever the case may be. I'm drinking water or Kool-Aid, whatever juice, whatever that I'm, feel comfortable drinking. They're gonna look at me like I'm crazy. Girl, don't you want some gin in that? So, and then the topics I want to speak about is gonna go over their heads, because the majority of my family members, they are still spiritually asleep. So, the thing that I would want to speak about, they start looking at me like I'm crazy, like I need meds. So, but for those of you who get what your sister is saying, I get it. I get it. But y'all wondering why she looking around. Okay, my brothers and sisters, stop being so distracted. It's a lot of so-called woods on the east side of where I'm waiting, as you see, and I'm just checking my surroundings out. Okay, but anyway, my doors are locked, but I'm still watching my surroundings. But anyway, but I just want to let many of you know, I get it. Like I say, it's one's, perception of what they consider as far as the black sheep of the family. But you definitely someone who don't feel like the norm. You don't. It just, I guess, your way of thinking and how you perceive life is just different compared to how you once thought. Having family members that are one way, you're your way, you just, your thought process has changed, and you just see things totally different. So, with that being said, having a spiritual awakening, it comes with it. It comes with it. But even though before I came into my spiritual awakening and I didn't feel like the black sheep of the family, I still felt different coming up as a child. I was struggling. I had a learning disability, but I was not labeled, but I did have a learning disability. I didn't care for the school structure, and I was fighting it big time. It's like I had in my mind, the things that I like to do and that I feel passionate about, direct me more from that path. You know what I'm saying? I just don't care the school structure. It's like they force things on you. They force you to learn things you don't really care about. You know what I'm saying? And some kids gets it. They make the straight A's and straight B's. They gets it. They took all this information in that the school is programming them, is teaching them, and they gets it, And but me, I was fighting it tooth and nail. I was fighting it. I was not getting it. But during my earlier years in elementary, I was just struggling. I just didn't care. I really didn't. I just didn't care. And I really look back on, I don't know why I didn't care, but it was just something about the school structure I did not like. I just did not like the school structure. I didn't like how they were forcing us to learn things that we didn't really care about, And most children, they don't care, But the things that they love and they do care about, I feel like point them more in that direction, Because everybody is not college material, And I just always felt different coming up. And I also feel like the black sheep of the family, from a spiritual perspective, I just see things so differently now. And it's like, who can you talk to? Who can you run to? Your own soul group. Your own, just see spiritual, like-minded brothers and sisters, it gets you, because other people are going to look at you like you crazy. I don't really care for Facebook. I'm pretty much on there just keeping up with a lot of my brothers and sisters, because a lot of them live in different states. And we don't really talk as much, like brothers and sisters should. But out of all of them, I tell you right now, I see the big change in me. A lot of them are very, very worldly, shall I say. doing good now as far as, their career, doing very good. But a lot of them, I just, the things that I speak to many of you about family, I can't speak to them about, because I know I would get the eye rolling, and they all looking at each other like this. Is she okay? What's she talking about? They won't get me. But the point I'm trying to make is, even when I'm on Facebook, and I might, leave a couple, posts about spiritual things, maybe about the third eye, just getting really, really, really deep. It's sad because the only people who would respond to my posts are just, my brothers and sisters, in the spirit, like from other group channels. They would respond to my post because they get it, as well as some of my YouTube brothers and sisters in the spirit who I add on as my friends. We will all support each other, but when it comes to my family, they will not click as though they acknowledge my post or anything, but let me put a picture up. Oh my goodness, I don't know how many, people commenting and posting, but when it comes to, how I feel about certain topics, whether they spiritual or whatever the case may be, it's like with my so-called, family, or, those who are of my peer group, as far as those I went to school with, none of them would acknowledge the post. It's like, I'm in another world when it comes to them. It's like, okay, what is this about? It's like they don't understand it, and I don't really expect them all to understand it, because we're all in different places. But I'm sure many people get what I'm going with this, and it's not so much about the likes. I'm not really all into that, but because a lot of people check you out and they don't hit like. I get that, but I'm just saying, as far as the response, no kind of response, and really, I don't really know what I was expecting, to tell you the truth, but I just noticed it's always my brothers and sisters in the spirit, my soul group family. They would acknowledge my posts, and my families and so-called peers would not, and maybe some of them are having a spiritual awakening. Maybe some of them are going through it, maybe many of them are relating. Maybe they don't want other people to see what they're clicking on, as far as commenting on or liking, it's a lot of that too. People worrying about other people, a lot of people are private. They don't want people to know, what they're into, and not so much of that, just they don't want people to know about certain personal things about them, But to me, when it comes to your spiritual belief, to me, spirituality is like an experience for me. I grew up in church, and so I have that background of belief, due to religion belief. But this spiritual awakening is an experience. It is an experience, and one has to have it to know what someone is talking about. That's what I'm saying. I truly believe if many of them were true to thyself, true to themselves, they would get their sister when I put up certain posts, about spiritual awakening, the third eye, chakras. I mean, just anything that's dealing with the awakening, shall I say, or the shift that's going on. I would think I would get some kind of feedback, but I don't get it. So that lets you know a lot of people, either they are having these experiences and they just choose to keep it to themselves because they don't want other people to know what they're going through, and they are shocked that, okay, you're going through it too, but they're not going to let you know that they know. Or, they're not having no experience. It's just not their time yet, and we have to love people where they are. We got to meet people where they are. I still got love for my brothers and sisters, as well as my, so-called friends and associates. I just meet them where they are, so what? They don't respond, so what? But it just lets me know where they are. They're either in two phases. They either are having experience and they're like, wow, okay, I see, Corinne, she's going, she's having these experiences. Wow, just like me, I am too. But I don't want to put it out there. It's either that phase or what's she talking about? What is this mess? Or then they have no kind of experience. So with that being said, yeah, that's all I know. We just, meet each other where we are, and with love and compassionate, and non-judgment. Non-judgment. Everybody is where they choose to be and want to be, you know. So yeah, I had one viewer was asking me when I do my video, and I'm why is it, you know, they be seeing this so-called bold color, whether it be, you know, like violet and green. Let me just say this real quick, family. I can't make this up. I didn't know too much about this until I started doing my research about frequency and one energy signature. Okay, you know, because I've been outside a lot, and I'm always doing videos where I'm filming myself, and I would notice these bold colors, you know, and these colors are one's energy signature, okay? And it also lets you know where a person is vibrationally. Like right now, you see the rainbow effect, right? Most people have the rainbow effect, and sometimes people might have a small looking orb, like a little small blue or a small green. Everybody's different, okay? Why sometimes mine be the way it is, that's the will of the divine. I'm humble about it, but I can't make this up. One person I remember, he was like, what's up with those colors, you know, how you able to do that, as though I was doing like special effects. I'm over here using my HTC phone, you know. This is one of my older phones, but I'm using the camera, you know. And hold on, I'm sorry, not HTC, I apologize, but it's called a Hawaii phone from AT&T. I used to be with AT&T, but anyway, but every time well, not every time, but I would notice, you know, once after I had a spiritual awakening and my vibration started to increase, I would notice the bold colors I would start seeing when the sun is when the sunlight is bouncing off my body. I would see these bold colors, and it's pretty much my energy signature, family. It's like pretty much like an energy shield, and I can't make this stuff up, you know. See, you can see right there, that's the green. See the green? I can't make this up. And it's like a beautiful, and the lines are always sort of similar. They look like lines are in a row, and sometimes you see patterns in it. That's the green, and that's the violet. See that? So I would invite many of you to try this. See what colors you would see for yourself, because like I said, yours might not be green and violet. Yours might be some other colors, but just know your sister don't make this stuff up. I'm just using the average phone, okay? It can be any phone that I would use, and I would get this kind of effect as far as the sunlight bouncing off of my body, okay? The energy from my body. So that's what that is, family. And like I said, keep working on yourself, keep raising your vibration, because that's everything. Vibration is everything. So this is pretty much one of those videos. I'm just chit-chatting and checking in, family. I love you all in Christ, and I just thank you for checking your sister out.